Hello there, viewers. It's me, Quitte Davis, or Tay for short. I done this previously for Julia Shermickian and Go for Groundhog, but I think that was about 2, 3 years ago at this point. So, as a way of making up for the fact I haven't done this in at least 2 or 3 years, today I will be doing a digital demonstration for how to draw MacGuffin from my series Substance XY. For starters, let's start off with her hair. MacGuffin's hair is meant to be like her top bangs are meant to be shaped like an M. M from MacGuffin. Then I bring her hair down to what I don't know if you would call this a bob, but that's basically what it's supposed to be. When drawing hair, I always use a soft outline because hair is thin. Well, usually from what I can tell. So I always use a softer outline. With skin or just like structure for face and every other texture, I always use heavier outlines. Though honestly, this might be a little too heavy, but nope, that won't work. Okay. I'll just try to work with it. Okay. Next for MacGuffin, I'm still working on the hair and stuff, but okay. So right here, we always go with the hair, bring it down. I don't know if my screen recorder is gonna pick up on the fact that I'm using my um stylus. I don't know if it's gonna. I can see a dot, like a little blue dot. I don't know if the screen recorder is picking up on it. Hopefully it is. Um. Wow, I just realized that for what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna have to move MacGuffin over. So okay, so we're gonna start over. Okay. So again, start off with her bangs at the top. Just put like they're like wavy bangs if you know what I'm trying to describe, but they are shaped like an M. So after drawing so bumpy, it's been a while since I last drew digitally, so it's gonna come out like kind of rough a little. Hopefully, it's not too bad. I think that's a little too much curve. Okay. No, I don't like that. Okay. So we do the eyebrows. Third time's a charm. I actually forgot that they actually have a pin because I didn't see that first. Okay. Okay, that's my bad. I did not see that pin. Okay. Third time's a charm. Okay. Okay, that looks much better, I feel. Okay, so no. Oop. Nope, nope. I'll do it right the first time. Okay. So again, the hair. I don't know if the again I don't know if the blue dot's appearing on the screen recorder, but hopefully it is. I do the hair, the bang shaped like an M. I bring that part of her hair down. Now I'm working on the face. Yep. That's her upper lip, and with her that's her upper lip right there, and that's her nose. Okay, so those are her eyes. I for the eyes, I always give her like little pupils. Next, I work on her smile. Nope, I do not like that. No, I don't like that either. Perfect. Okay. There's a bit of like the lines aren't perfectly like put together. The line work isn't perfectly put together, but that's just because I'm like out of practice with drawing digitally. Nope. I don't know what happened there, but give MacGuffin some fangs. So, for those who aren't aware of what Substance XY is about, it's basically a bunch of a bunch of scientists had created this virus that turns any living organisms into monsters, like basically like alien parasites, basically. And the queen, more or less, one of the lead scientists, she has a daughter who is MacGuffin, but MacGuffin doesn't want to be evil. So what MacGuffin did was she teamed up with the government, the Central Justice Agency, to be exact. She teamed up with them to fight the alien parasites known as the Prowlers. Right now, I'm working on MacGuffin's freckles. More or less, that's what they are. Her freckles. Next, we're gonna work on her. Don't worry about her other bang, her other piece of hair. Basically, MacGuffin's hairstyle is what I don't know if you would call it a bob cut, but basically that's what it's supposed to be. I feel. Next, we're going to work on her hoodie. Drawing the sleeves. The reason why I wanted to put MacGuffin backwards a little was, well, not backwards, but like push her back was so I could draw her hazmat juicer, which is basically a blaster that shoots hazmat juice, which is radioactive sludge. Okay, drawing the drawstrings of her hoodie, bringing those down. Drawing her other arm. Putting her claws into the barrel. Okay. And so, in the Central Justice Agency, MacGuffin is more or less the leader of the aliens. That's ALE-YINS. I did it to be quirky, I guess you could say. Be like cute, silly, whatever. Well, not really whatever, but like it's just I really don't see it much as much of a big deal, honestly. No. The type of humor that Substance XY has, I kind of just. I feel like you could argue that Substance XY is more of a parody of sci fi, which, I mean, I agree. It's like. I take this concept seriously to a certain degree. Like, there's a certain level to where I do take Substance XY seriously, but then it's like I don't. Like, there is a storyline to Substance XY. Don't get me wrong. I just well, Substance XY is one of the series where I feel like I can have more fun than anything. Like getting my sci-fi concepts across. So for lighter textures, again, I always go with like pencil, or well, in this case, a lighter pen. Okay. And then I add the Central Justice logo on the side of the barrel. Now that we've completed that part, we're going to finish off her hoodie. Next, we're going to draw the tail. Well, we're going to finish off the hood. Next, we're going to draw the tail. I forgot the claws. On the other hand. There we go. Okay. Draw some slime because she's an alien parasite. So want to show that she's oozing slime. To make it like add the texture of that slimy. Add some bubbles. add the actual like the smell texture that it's like has a nasty smell. I added the other bang of hair on the other side. Now to finish off MacGuffin's hat. So MacGuffin's hat is meant to be a beanie, but a very weird looking beanie. There we go. Gonna add some. Gonna draw a sci-fi background. So with the aliens or just like any like translucent like creatures in Substance XY, I always you'll probably notice I always draw like lines through them. That's because the aliens are supposed to be translucent. For most part, anyway. Okay, bringing that down. Oop. Oh, come on. Okay, I guess that's what I have to do. Okay. Nope. Okay, there we go. That's how you draw MacGuffin. Whoops, nope. I'm not quite finished yet. There we go. And that is how you draw MacGuffin from Substance XY. So, with that being said, hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all stay tuned for more of my productions in the future. Peace out. Take care, everyone.